Hello, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. How are you on this fine evening? Well, tonight I'm going to have to drop a little bit of lemonade. That's why I wore lemon. I wore lemon color because I want to drop a little bit of lemonade. We need a little hot lemonade of what's going on around us with Kim and Balenciaga and all of that juicy stuff. Just a little recap until I see you at the brown round. But until then, hey, everything with you is copacetic. At least I hope so. And I can't do anything about my side piece. Come on over here, baby Crone. Give it to me.
Yes,
give it to me, girl.
baby Crone.
Let's get into this brief hot lemonade. Come on, let me take a sip. Hold on.
You know what?
Thank you, girl.
You're welcome. You know what we haven't done in a while?
I have no idea.
Some lightning.
Don't we need it?
Yes, we do.
And what a thing to have lightning and thunder. Come on, I'm the light.
Yeah.
That sun, and have you ever seen it when the sun is shining and it's lightning? This is what's getting ready to happen. The sun is shining, but we're about to hit a big bolt of lighting. Yeah. So brace yourself, because you're about to get a blessing. 1, 2, 3. Now lean it back. 1, 2, 3, and give it to me. Here we go. Ball it, ball it, ball it, ball it, ball it. Woo! Oh, Lord. Oh, that drained me. Oh. Did you get it? Did you get it? Thank you, baby Crone. Did you get it? That drain. See, she young. That's young blood for you. See, she wearing that red.
Yes.
So anyway, to the sick and the shut-in, or anybody, you just can't get out for whatever, this or that. You know, we just send you greetings, and we send a bolt of grease lightning in your life, that whatever is in it, that whatever is going on, that it will just be like grease and slip right on out your life. Just like it slipped in, it's going to slip out. You know, when it's up and it's up and it's up and it's stuck, well, what was stuck is going to come unstuck and slip and grease itself right on out, okay? Well, that's what I'm believing. So anyway, let's just get into a little bit of hot topics. What's going on? What's going on?
Yes. Wow.
Let's deal with Elon Musk, because I know that's your baby. I really supported that, but it just seemed like Twitter went down the drain.
Yeah, I have been hearing some of the commentaries about Elon Musk, and it is not sounding good for him.
But sometimes, not always, we don't know. Sometimes that's what it's like when you have a catastrophe. Like when you see in the towers and the terror deck, and you see that the towers and everything is coming, people being flipped. That's the way sometimes you gotta go in and you gotta go and clean where nothing is hidden. Now that may not be what he's doing, but that is what we need to do with our government. We need to go in and we need to clean. We need to go in and clean it. It needs to have an enema. Okay? In the worst way. Okay, the kind of enema that you have to have when you get a certain age and you have to see if you have colon cancer. Yes. Yes, where you got to go off for food. You're hungry. Yes. So, it's hard to do it. So, onlookers look at it and go, oh my God. Oh my God. Like, you know, it just looked like, oh my God, he's a failure. But think about it. He's at the White House.
Yes, they're talking about him. And
not you. You don't matter.
That is true.
Because we dealing with this. Same thing with Kanye. And understand, Kanye is hanging around with these people with these kind of masterminds. He don't have nothing to lose. Really. Not as long as he's hanging around with people like Trump, Elon Musk. The other people don't really matter, really. Because if you notice, I'm going somewhere, Kim walks in the drippings of his shadow. You may say, what do you mean? When Kanye, yes, was with Balenciaga, we ain't hear nothing.
No, nothing.
Even though he always made it clear. I don't want my children in modeling. I don't want them on TV. I don't want to expose them like that. I'm sure he didn't mind them being on, but he like on TV. I mean, not, you know, TikTok, whatever.
Yeah.
But I think that he wanted Kimberly to walk a fine line because he knew his kids and he knew Kimberly. But nevertheless, with this Balenciaga, what can Kim say? And why do you all want an apology? Why did you want it? Why? Because her daughter walked in the fashion show with the mask.
Yeah, that is true.
It's a contradiction. Stop it. You know what? I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it, and this is it is disrespectful to Kim because I didn't write her story. She wrote it. Okay? Y'all would rather bow down to a whore. To a whore. Ooh, I really want to say something that would be racist, so I can't say it. But you would rather bow down to a whore and forgive her for everything just because of the fantasies that you hold in your mind. I'm done. I'm done. I've seen her walk and get away. I know at the end of all of it, I know that no one gets away with nothing in this life. I don't care if nobody know but you. You get away with nothing. So the sooner you deal with it, the better off you are, because either you live long enough to live out your old age like that. I mean, I'm telling you, this stuff gets creepy. And at the end of the day, like I said, I love everybody. I guess I love to hate Kim. I love to hate on her. Why? Because she makes it so easy for seeing eyes.
Yeah, she really does.
And it's like she's like one of those people. She's like one of those people. Like when I went to New York and I had visited, although I have lived in New York, let me put it out there. But that you could go and it's like a tour. So anyway, one time I went to this thing, I don't remember where it said he was with me, and it was a man sitting on the side of the road dressing like a vagabond. You know how they have it all in New York, especially in these wonderful artsy places. And so what he had on his sign was, you can cuss me out for $1 or something like that. You could just cuss me out, say whatever you want on me. Remember this?
Yeah.
So out of feeling pity for the guy, I'm like, I'm going to see if this is true. So I put my little dollar in the cup. And I begin to cuss at him. And I just begin to say whatever, good, whatever words. And people were looking at me. But then I started feeling humiliated. Why? Because I'm like, oh my God, I'm fussing and cussing at this poor man that's saying, cuss at me for $1.
Yes.
That's so deep on so many levels. But anyway, Kim is that man sitting out there saying, dump on me.
That is true.
Do it on me. Hey, do it on me. That's what she's like to me. And every time we stop and they squirt on her, she'll go, and
Yes, just to get the attention.
It's like time. Kim thing will be time. You understand what I'm saying? She's more closer than away. You understand? She's already past 40, so now that's how the years go. Most people think it's like that when you're in your 30s, but it's really like that when you're in your 40s. Because after that, you're in the middle, and nothing that nobody could say, you already know you're halfway. While 50 is half of 100. You can't even, no matter what, you can't even lie to yourself. You can even say, well, you know what, I could take the 8 months off or the 9 months off before I was born because they don't count. You could just do all of that, but you know you're 50. And before you turn 50, your life begin to change anyway. You'll start feeling it a little bit in your 40s. And it depends on what kind of life you live prior to. So it all start cropping up in the 40 mild degrees of it. By the time you're in your 50s, you'll start feeling more, understanding it more. And really feeling a little bit of limitations. Look, I'm not saying this to scare people, but what I'm seeing in the world is people not understanding what it's like to grow old.
Yeah, that is true.
And I don't think people really think about it. I don't think people really, but you really, oh my God, need to. And why do I say that? Because Kim is still taking your money as she's growing old. This woman is past 40. This is not like Marilyn Monroe days. These women died young. This is an older woman y'all are pining over with failed relationships and a bunch of colored kids. And and it's like whatever she says, she's get away with it. It makes no sense to us women.
Yeah.
See, that goes to show you, this is a man's world.
Yeah, it's very fascinating.
It is. You understand what I'm saying? I'm sorry, did I
when you put it in that perspective, I'm like, you're right. I'm just like, and on top of that, she posed in front of the American flag.
Go ahead. Yeah, not thinking of all of the rude things that she did. Not even, that's why I don't breathe here anymore. If it isn't anything to say about her, I just don't live here anymore. When I think of Kanye having to pay how much money?
$200,000 a month.
Mm-hmm. And when everyone is running around talking about how Kanye is broke, at the end of the day, I don't really give a darn what Kanye had to pay for his kids. Those are his kids. Mm-hmm. Do I think it's fair? No, because Kim got 80%. He has what, 20?
Yep.
But I don't think it's fair.
No.
And what kind of lifestyle? But they're rich kids, so that's a bill being split in half. I'm sorry, honey. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, because
I can't phantom that kind of money. But
right,
go ahead.
paying going half on security and half on schooling,
and for their college and all that. I understand, but understand here, people. Understand, hear me. That you might be looking at it from a box. Kanye West is not broke. He's not ever going to be broke like you and me. What we would call brokenness.
That's true.
He's two in everything. Mm-hmm. Make it make sense what Kanye's name is behind Lil Nas X. Kanye's name is now behind, what is his name, Buster. These are names that Kanye has been behind. Kanye is like, and it just seems like to me, Kim is always in his shadow. So what he leaves, it's like he gets out. It's like he says, okay. And many people look at it like, well, maybe Kanye is, I'm starting to really believe that this man is a genius. Literally. Why? Because he leaves you he been in this, he knew this, and now that all of this happened, now you're going to come clean about it? Or, like me, Dorian Gray, I sit there in it, and I'll do what I got to do until I'm ready to blow this MF up. And when I do, I don't care who's there. I don't care what goes down. It's going down because it looked like that's what he did. This looks all orchestrated and planned by somebody that's mastermind, all at the same time with somebody that's knowing somebody mastermind. Because as soon as you blow up, this person come in and blow up. It's mind-blowing. It just seems to me that we're living and that there is someone that is in a higher level of the secret society, on a level that is beyond. I can't say Jay-Z, I can't. Because he could be that you don't know. Who are they? I don't know. You can only see the way they play chess. Or checkers. Yes. Or backgammon. Or cards. It's the strategy of it.
Yes.
So, if you watch Kanye, just observe. Why is everybody thinking about this? And in the middle of all this, Kanye agreed to everything to settle. Think about it. It's in the midst of chaos. What's going on? See? Am I deep? Was that too deep?
No, that was real good. You
that was real good. I'm on it. I'm on it.
I ain't even think
I'm on it.
about
I'm
that.
on it. I'm feeling myself tonight. It's a half a moon.
Yes.
Oh, that's how I feel. You understand what I'm saying? That's baby. That's baby. That's baby boy. I'm feeling myself tonight. And of course, I just feel a little good because, this is the holiday. So I had a little before I came on also. So it makes me feel a little relaxed to just be myself. Again, I hope I haven't offended anybody with my version of truth. Because when I'm in a feeling like this, that's when I'm just being me. Like you just getting it raw. It's not me filtering it, cutting it, shaping it up to get it for you in my mind, exhausting myself. It's that gift that I have that when I read those cards, like I'm like 1, 2, 3, 4, I'm just gonna pick a card, right here. Oh, what's going on with Kanye? He moving on.
Yeah. Walked away.
He walked away from all that. He on something. He done closed ties. I just picked the card.
Yes, you did. A perfect one.
Emotional understanding that there is an eclipse going on of the sun. Understanding that this is the number. I don't have my glasses. 6, right?
8.
This is the number 8, meaning at the end of a cycle. So it's like now he done did what he had to do. And this looks like somebody that has said, okay, I have taken a defeat. This went the way I wanted to go. I did what I had to do. Mm-hmm. It's like somebody, it's like in my mind eyes, it's like somebody left a fire behind them. What's that fire? Like left Kim in a ball of fire. With Balenciaga.
That is true, because when it came out, I wasn't even thinking about Kanye when this thing about Balenciaga
but I did,
came out.
Because Balenciaga was the one that betrayed him. And everyone believes, I don't know, this is my own speculation. Because my mind just sees different. Because I got to follow some. That's why sometimes I don't always say what I see. Like in this case, that's why I said, if you look back at my videos, up until this point, I've always said I will maintain my support with Kanye. Yep. Unless, if I don't agree, I say nothing. I have maintained that. If I should ever denounce Kanye, it would be for a reason. Why? Because I know that I'm an intellectual. And I know that I'm of a high mind. And anybody of a high mind, no, you can look beyond the man and try to understand what that man is saying. So even if you don't understand what that man is saying, then you look at what he's left behind. Yes, Kim won in the court, at least it appeared to be. Yeah. But all that's going on, all at the same time, she's going down for Balenciaga. Why? Just at last month, she had her daughter in it, but people are okay to say, we forgive you, Kim. Now, she done already shown you. Look at her. Following after me. Trying to be me. I mean, this is the way I look at it. And you all follow me straight to hell. I'm just saying, I know it's deep. But I hope that y'all can follow me. Just look at it from another angle. He's moving on. I picked the card. I went all the way in the middle of the deck. Because that way, when the further it goes down, it's like going underground. I can't see that far. You understand? So when I picked this, that's why it picked me. It's like he really made his peace with this. He did all of this. It's like everything that oh my goodness. It's like everything, I'm reading for him. Let me say it. It's like everything that he had, that he was attached to. Everything that had her name on it, that he was attached to. I feel like crying in my spirit. Because I feel him now. He said, I blow it up and let her have it. I'm done. Anything she had with my name on it, anything she had that was attached to my flesh other than my kids, he's saying, you can have it and blow up with it. And I want to say, you greedy bitch. That's what I want to say. That is not what I'm feeling I'm saying. So it's like, yeah, so when you look at it, yeah, it looked like I'm a loser, I'm this and that. He said, I had to give it up to get free. He said, now I'm free.
That's what you gotta do sometimes.
Sometimes you just gotta let it. As a matter of fact, I just said this about Elon Musk. Not understanding that I was going to have that epiphany about Kanye. Well, anyway, I'm in a mood. Go ahead. It's the half a moon tonight. It's the moon. Go ahead. Is there anything else?
Well, Kim, she says she's disgusted and outraged about this Balenciaga ad. That's pretty much it with Kim and Balenciaga and Yee. But the last thing on news that we have to talk about is Shaquilla Robinson.
Oh my God, here I go on a move. Go ahead. Let me read it, because did I bring my glasses? Yes, oh, yes I did. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, I would like to read what I wrote today. Someone wanted me to read on Shaquilla. Is that her name?
Yes.
So anyway, this is what I wrote down today. Today is the 28th, right? On November the 28th, 2020, which is a Wednesday, in a USA American time,
Yes.
right? Danae Jackson, is that her name? Janae?
Janae.
Janae Jackson. Dejanay Jackson was arrested of murder for the October of Shaquilla Robinson on October the 29th, 2022. She's getting arrested for this. And Cabo Complex, that's where Shaquilla's life was taken. Dejanay Jackson was placed in federal custody, waiting for her extradition process to Mexico. So she is now in custody. She is waiting to be sent to Mexico. Now, I don't know about you. I seen a movie once with two white women. They got caught in another country. And what they had to go through was horrendous. I feel sorry for her, for Dejanay Jackson. Because I only want to know one thing. Was it worth it? The life you take for this here, was it really worth it? And the hands that was in it on you. You wasn't by yourself. And there's no reason for you to take it by yourself.
No.
I will spit out every name. If I got to go down, we all going down.
Yes.
You may say it ain't right. What right got to do with it? Right left when that woman come. She know that's right. That's when right left out the door. That's when right. The moment that woman took her last breath, the moment that person hit her, and she said, I ain't fighting back.
Yeah.
You're guilty. Those that held the camera, guilty. Those that laughed, guilty. Those that was in on the plot, guilty, 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 guilty. And she said, my soul won't go home until all of you pay for what you done to me. She said, I told you my mama would not let this get away when they got my body. She said, and I ain't there. As long as they ain't rest, I ain't got no rest. So this ain't over. So girly Janae Jackson, you might as well spit it out. Because her mama and her daddy said she was and is and shall ever be loved. And they are so offended. And what you all did, you sat at their tables and you lied. You are evil walking. I feel sorry for anybody that lay down and sleep with you. Because whatever you got on you, in you, is going to crawl on the next person that even lay with you. Thus say Shaquilla Robinson. I'm done. Whew, that's a half a moon. Was it too much? Was it too much?
Nope, that was.
Ooh, that was spirit. Was it too much?
No, that was a good way to
Woo,
end it.
Too much, too much. Is it too much?
No.
All right, go ahead. She's done. She in spirit. Go ahead. Anything else?
I know that
I
was
wish
it for
these
the news.
lines was open.
Yeah. That was
You all
perfect.
don't know when I'm in a certain mood and then I'm starting to realize I operate on high frequencies of the month. I'm starting to realize this. So, and now that I'm starting to understand this, I wish I can open up the lines and be able to talk to you, because it's at this moment that I'm be able to see. I'm starting to understand how I'm operating in all of this. And now that I understand it, it's like I'm only here for a short time. And it's like I feel like I'm going to and be gone. So it's like, please, do not delay. Try to help me reach it so I can reach as many people. So we can get these lines open. So, because sometimes there are real people with real spirits that really can help you. And you don't know me. But the one thing that is consistent and the one thing that I have tried to hide in every way I could, and that is the spirit of foreseeing. Some of you call it the spirit of prophecy. I try to sit on it. I try to hide it. I try to bite my teeth. I try not to use the old comb. I try not to wear the hat. I try. But she always come and deliver. But I'm learning to trust that side of myself, because she has not been wrong yet. And I'm saying to you, I really appreciate all of you for subscribing and getting us to that 500. And yes, all these things is about people that are good, and we get to hear about people we don't know far and near, and we get to hear about celebrity news. But don't forget this. That's all good, and I love it too. But I'm here for you. You are a celebrity in your life. You need direction too. You need somebody to show you something. Sometimes I get a little lost. I be going to Baby Crone. Baby Crone be looking at me like, your problems are too big. You know what I mean? So, and sometimes, you know, I'm on my own. I got to figure it out. But here, you can find that. And this is what the station is all about. We are an esoteric station. We deal with pop culture. What do you mean? We try to stay in the now.
Yes.
What's going on now? Today. Yeah, we may have to peekaboo last year and 50 years ago, maybe 100. Mm-hmm. Like with this colorism. That thing is so old, it's got stank-a-lank on it. But it's haunting us today. And until we can figure out what is colorism amongst us, we're in a pickle. We got to figure that out. And we will. We will. And that is one thing that I'm certain of. It's like the sun. The sun comes out even if you don't see it, even if it's on a rainy day. It comes out anyway. It's just shrouded by clouds. It do what it do. And we are a part of that system. And guess what? We do what we do. Some of us are born to be extraordinary. And some of us are born to be mediocre. Some of us are just born. So that person that's going to rise up or is up, we don't know, that's going to be able to move the masses exists or will exist. It just may not be you, but you don't know. It could be you. It could be somebody in you. If you pay attention and stay tuned to what's going on around you. Isn't that what we said?
Yes.
So anyway, I'm in a mood. So, baby Crone, I guess you feeling yourself when I'm in the mood. You getting some of that sun? You getting some of that moonbeam?
Yes, I am.
See, when she said that lightning, it really struck me. I mean, I was being, dramatic. Dramatic really came to be true, though, So I was being funny, but funny became real. But nevertheless, I hope that what we said and what I spoke on this brief hot topics was enlightening and
Yes.
informative due to the spirit that came and took over my body, all right, which was highly welcome. So, with that being said, I thank you. Is there anything else that you said? I see that we went over all three things. Is there anything else you want to close us out with? You can close us out.
There's nothing to close with.
So we done? We covered
Yes.
all three things?
Yes,
All
we
right
did.
then. Well, we love you, my little munchkins, I was going to say my little munchkins, my little scrunchins, but we love you, my little munchkins, my little crones, and my little chickens. Please, always subscribe, thumbs us up, and please comment. And I have been getting comments, and I thank you all. And please, keep our numbers going up. Please. We're trying to get 500 by Christmas, but we happy for, we ready to go more. We're trying to get to 1,000, right? So please, because there is a bigger agenda. We really want to talk to you. I want you to be able to call in and tell us your problems. I want to run cars. I want to be able to do that. And even if it takes 30 minutes or if it takes an hour, if your story take that, we want to linger there. This is real. Or where you can call in and we get to read your stories and what that's what we're about. We're the esoteric place.
Yes.
Where we hope you can find answers. If not for this, then for that. And with that being said, we thank you, we appreciate you, and everything we say you may not agree with, and that's okay because love is understanding the difference. Okay? So we get that. This is a channel where you will find love. As Soul Train would say, peace, love, and soul. Ciao.